Pastor Sam is from Sacramento, where he pastors New Season Church. He's thousands of miles away from the White House here, but still enjoys amazing access.
Rodriguez regularly communicates with the president and also knows his family well. In his office, you'll find mementos marking his 2017 inaugural prayer. He calls his relationship with the president an assignment from heaven.
It's not Sam Rodriguez, it's way beyond Sam.
College president and friend John Jackson believes this role represents a sign of favor.
Sam has the opportunity to be present in the room, to speak into the life of the president, to speak into the life of the administration.
While it may seem glamorous, Rodriguez knows full well the pressure involved. It comes from fellow Hispanics.
It's tough to see people in your own community suffer, and then you have to reconcile and justify why do you have access to people.
It also comes from fellow evangelicals. Some believe the president's faith advisors provide moral cover for a leader whose acts don't line up with biblical values. Rodriguez responds by pointing to his track record that includes advising the prior two administrations and the support from his racially mixed congregation.
They see it as a prophetic continuum. This is Pastor Sam, just fulfilling his God-given calling. And he doesn't sell out. They know I'm Lamb's agenda.
It's why Rodriguez can question fellow evangelicals who didn't protest Obama's policies that supported abortion and opposed religious liberty.
I have a problem if you weren't here opposed to policies of President Obama that ran counter to religious liberty and our Judeo-Christian value system, and all of a sudden you're opposed to Donald Trump.
He also wants to see the end of political name-calling among believers.
Politics defining the evangelical world instead of the evangelical world impacting politics.
Despite his voice and platform, Rodriguez still hasn't reached his goal of immigration reform. He's pushed for it for years, working with both the White House and Democrats, including Nancy Pelosi, to make it happen. He saw a glimmer of hope earlier this year when the White House proposed legalizing Dreamers, but politics on Capitol Hill snuffed it out.
I do believe the onus falls on Congress. The president really gave it the old college try.
At the end of the day, Rodriguez maintains he does not follow Republicans or Democrats. He pursues what he calls the Lamb's agenda. While Rodriguez will praise the president, he will also speak his mind, especially on immigration. Case in point, after reports that Trump made offensive comments about immigrants from Haiti, El Salvador, and Africa, Rodriguez condemned the language, calling it hurtful. So what keeps him going? As a Californian, Rodriguez says he's very familiar with threats to religious liberty and how the president is keeping them at bay. And he wants to fight for the innocents, like the unborn and immigrant children.
I've seen families separated because the parents were deported. Been there. I've seen the tragedy of what happens when life is taken. I've seen the outcome of racism in various communities. That's what drives me.
That, along with a constant prayer anytime he enters the White House.
I walk in there and I ask the Holy Spirit to anoint every single word. God, don't let anything come out of my mouth that's Samuel Rodriguez. Please.
Reporting in Sacramento, Heather Sells, CBN News.